Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Good morning, everybody. Today is the 20th of March 2026. We're currently 14 weeks away from the show. Yes, some updates have been made to the plan, but I will talk about that later. For now, I'm just going to prep my very first meal, which is part of the new plan. And it will start off with 80 grams of oats, 2 grams of salt for my very first meal. And on the side here, I have 7 eggs, which I will weigh out to 150 grams of egg whites and 2 whole eggs. Next up, 100 grams of mixed berries. So this is it's not really a mixed berry bag. This is just blueberries. I personally prefer blueberries, so that's that. Final thing I'm going to be adding to my meal plan is 100 grams of banana. What I'm going to do is just slice until I reach 100 grams. Because I won't be eating until maybe like 1 or 2 hours later, because I still got cardio and a bit of work to do. So this will sit very nicely together. I'm just going to shake it up. And finally, what I'm going to be doing before I go out of the house to do my fasted cardio is I will prep my supplements for the day. Alright, so first one will be vitamin E. This one is really for antioxidant protection. Second one, citrus bergamot. This one is for your lipids and your blood cholesterol. Quite potent for anti-inflammatory purposes. Curcumin C3 complex. Not just curcumin, because curcumin doesn't really get absorbed very well into the body. This is a special blend of 3 different types of curcumin, and they have black pepper extract in it as well. So that helps with the absorption of the curcumin. Adam multivitamins, it really just for your micronutrient intake, because taking a bodybuilding type of diet every single day, you might be deficient in some micronutrients, and that means that your body can't process the nutrients that you give it, and it might lead to less than ideal results. Vitamin C, okay. I think we all know what vitamin C is for: immune function, antioxidant, right? Ubiquinol, this one is for heart health, and recently I've been taking it for mitochondrial optimization as well. PQQ, it helps with biogenesis, meaning the formation of new mitochondria. Again, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. I'm also trying to learn as well. All this information is really new to me, and we're all here to try and learn from each other. I don't pretend to know every single thing as well. Shilajit fulvic acid. This one helps with the absorption of CoQ10 in the system. This one is for kidney health. It's a kidney blend. I'm not going to go through all the ingredients, right? And again, not sponsored, but this is from Infinis. I take this once in the morning and once in the evening. Vitamin K complex, right? Helps with blood clotting. Also helps with directing the vitamin D that you take in a day into helping with repairing of bones. Vitamin D3, NAC, basic liver protection and antioxidant properties. Kelp, this one helps with thyroid regulation. Vitamin B. Yes, as you can tell, I take a lot of supplements here. This one is just for making sure that your body gets enough of the B vitamins, which I think if your diet is basically monotonous, meaning that you eat the same things every single meal, every single day, the problem is you might miss out on all these essential nutrients. And besides, vitamin B is not something that you can overdose on very easily because it is water soluble, thank goodness. So all you got to do is just drink a lot of water with your supplements and you're good to go. All right, so I'm just going to put this in here, my trusty supplement box. Going to close it, right? Close this door, and yeah, essentially we are off to the gym right now. I'll see you guys in the gym. $30 plus 2 minutes just to sort of warm up, get the heart rate up to the active level that I want to before the 30 minutes officially begins. Yeah, stats for the cardio session. I was going at a minimum of 65 RPM on the elliptical. Watts, watt output will be about 250 as a minimum. And resistance profile is at level 17 out of 25. Long time ago, I did my cardio at say level 14, and I slowly bumped it up over the years to 15, 16, and then right now 17, because that's something I can tolerate. So yeah, this is the result of my fasted cardio. Just gonna chill for a little bit, and then we're off to have my first meal of the day. All right, so we've changed and sort of cooled down from the cardio session. And right now we're gonna have our first meal of the day. You don't want to get into eating right after your cardio session because your body is still in a very sympathetic state, meaning to say it's still in a fight or flight mode. And when your body is in this state, it typically doesn't digest food very well because it's more concerned about your survival. And you may ask, well, what does fight or flight have to do with exercise? Well, exercise is a stressful state for your body to be in. It does not like to be in an exercise state. Although you feel good afterwards, but during the exercise, the reason why you feel tightness in your chest, the reason why you feel fatigue and stuff like that is because your body is basically trying to survive. And it's good when you're doing exercise, but not so great when you're trying to rest, relax, have your meal, and just chillax. So after your cardio session or your workout session, do take 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, or at the very least 5 minutes to just kind of sit down, slow your breath, do your yoga breathing and whatnot. And once you've calmed down, then get into the meal. And while you're having a meal, try to be mindful. Practice mindful eating, like I always preach to my clients. Yes, you can watch a show and whatnot, but although in an ideal world you wouldn't, I personally do. But in an ideal world, you wouldn't watch a show, and just remember to taste your food, smell it, experience the meal rather than just put it into your mouth, have a few bites and then swallow. That registers to your system that you are actually eating, and therefore the satiety will come shortly afterwards. Okay, you guys ready for this? Some of you might find this disgusting, but I do this every single day. Those who are close to me will know that I do this every single day. Can't complain, man. It's like a little smoothie. The saltiness of the Himalayan pink salt and the sweetness of the berries and the banana and the savoriness of the oats. It's just great. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there are chicken breast cubes in there, mixed veggies. So I like to put in some mushrooms, some broccoli, carrots. Basically, these are frozen veggies, so for convenience purpose. And I put in 4 grams of pink Himalayan salt in there, and 1 part rice to 8 parts of water, just to make some congee. So I'm gonna close this, turn it on, go to multi-cook, let it sit for 1 hour, and we'll see the results later. This is the porridge. May have added a little bit too much water, but yeah. In any case, we're gonna let it sit there for a bit. We're gonna pack it into our box later, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so these are the ingredients for my pre-workout meal. So as you can see, I have some whey isolate here. This one is by Rule 1, and this is the strawberry flavor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, strawberries and cream. Honestly, the best flavor I've ever had. Not sponsored by them, just my personal opinion. Rule 1, they've nailed their flavors for the whey isolate. So, loyal customer right here. Okay, I've got some creatine, 10 grams a day. Peanut butter or almond butter. Sometimes I use almond butter. Most of the time I use almond butter, but because this one is about to finish, I'm just gonna use it. Right, all natural, no other added ingredients in there, no added sugar, nothing, just a little pinch of salt. And this one, it's 100 grams of banana. So what I'm gonna do, first things first, is I'm gonna open up a hole in the middle of the cream of rice, like this. Okay, so this gives me an entry point to adding in the powder. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we stir. Next thing that I'm gonna do, okay, is add in 15 grams of peanut butter. And finally, we're going to add in the banana. So let's peel this overripe banana. Now, I can already hear the comments screaming on how overripe this banana is, but hey, it's my choice, okay? So 100 grams of banana. Perfect. So this right here, guys, is my pre-workout meal. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. So I'm at the gym where I work at, and I've just finished coaching my client. So I'm gonna have my next meal, which, as you can see right here, is a box of congee. I had one in the car just now because I was in a bit of a rush. But yeah, this is essentially 70 grams of rice, raw wheat. This is also 50 grams of veggies on top of that, and 150 grams of chicken breast raw wheat. All right, so we're back home, and this is the last meal that I'm going to be having, which is actually cooking in the air fryer right now. I just did my mobility work as well, just kind of end of the night. Like I said, I'm doing this every single day, not missing a beat. And while my food is cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and arrange my nightly drink. I'm having 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk, 3 scoops of Neuromag from Life Extension, and some water. A lot of water, actually. Now, this is just to help facilitate digestion, mobility in the whole digestive tract, as well as sleep. Right? The quality of the sleep is super important, aside from the duration and the time that you go to bed. So this is what I do every single night. I'm not saying you should do it, but this is what I do. Okay, so my faster weight this morning was 88.8 kilos, same as last week. You may think, oh, I didn't make any progress at all. But guess what? Throughout the entire week, my weight had an all-time low of 87.8. That shows you just how much your weight fluctuates. And I'm looking sharper every single week. But despite that, my coach has decided to drop my calories further. On my training days, he has dropped it to 3,352. And on my rest days, it's about 3.2. I forgot what's the exact number. I'm going to be putting it on the screen right now. But yes, there is an overall drop in the total amount of calories I'm consuming for the week. That is okay. I still have a lot of food in my plan, so not really complaining here. And besides, the focus shouldn't be on food either. It's just for performance, right? The ultimate goal is to get shredded for the competition, which is in 14 weeks. Yes, time is running out. We are 7 weeks out to the Malaysia show. A couple of weeks later, that will be the Dream Aesthetics Nationals. And then shortly after will be the very first pro qualifier that I'm going for. So cardio still remains at 30 minutes fasted every single day. steps still remain at 10,000. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this series, please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified every single time that I post a video. Like I said, you're going to be getting an update once every week leading up to the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next update. Cheers.